A prosecutor likening one of the three men who broke out of a Southern California prison to the notorious cannibal Hannibal Lecter. The escapee that he's referring to is Hossein Nayeri, an Iranian native charged with kidnapping and torture, aggravated mayhem, and burglary. But the Orange County District Attorney's Office doesn't apparently want to offend anyone. They just released a statement saying that prosecutor's comment about Hannibal Lecter was inappropriate, uninformed, and rash. Wow. Joining us tonight, Fox News legal analyst Lise Wheel. She's author of the new novel entitled The Newsmakers. We're fond of it, not just because of the title or Lise, of course, and we recommend it to you highly. And criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor with the Dallas County District Attorney's Office, Yodit Tewolde. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to start, if I may, Yodit, with these three dangerous prisoners running out of the Orange County jail. How could such dangerous people, first of all, just be in a general population?
Well, we should be humiliated. I mean, we should be embarrassed considering we tried to criticize the Mexican officials for letting El Chapo escape more than once, but here we are allowing 3 inmates to escape a California maximum security prison, or jail, that is. And this is just happening, last June when 2 convicts escaped from New York. Right. There's several questions that come to mind. One being, why was there a 16-hour gap before there was a second observation check made? Right. We've given these 3 inmates a 16-hour head start, essentially.
Well, there was a disturbance, Lisa, in the jail. They now think that that was part of the plan to distract everyone, to break away from the hourly bed checks. This looks like a carefully calculated, planned, and subsidized effort.
Exactly, you're exactly right. But they only had to break through a 1/4-inch grill. That's not very much, right? So they really orchestrated effort with them and the other people that were helping with the creating whatever that was, the ruckus. But
Right.
there's so little that they had to get through. The other thing that's really important, Lou, is there wasn't hourly checks, twice-a-day checks, which is under what in California what they do in other jails. Twice a day with 60 men in one common dorm.
And
That's
all of
not
them
enough.
apparently very dangerous. Now let's get to this thing. I'm one of the folks, as I just mentioned, Iranian, had served in the U.S. Marines, has a horrible, horrible criminal record. And Yodit, immigration authorities and records, 1 inmate had been ordered to be deported back in 1998, back to Vietnam. What in the world is going on in our law enforcement that this would happen, and particularly in a jail like the Orange County Jail that's got these dangerous criminals behind bars?
Well, first, there was a 2001 Supreme Court ruling that stated that the U.S. could not hold an inmate indefinitely under deportation orders without the support of that country. So we don't know that Vietnam was actually wanted to actually help.
Well, we know, for example, China refuses. The reason we've got tens of thousands of Chinese that should be deported in this country is because China won't accept them. So away we go. I mean, the United States government right now is behaving irrationally.
Right. We also have to look at how much of an effort ICE is actually making to deport these individuals. So,
Lise?
Can I get to something, Lou? Because what you're painting here is a picture of negligence on the part of the prison, right? Negligence, which means then when they're out, all this time they're out, before they're apprehended, if they hurt anyone, hurt property or a person or people, they could be obviously sued. The prison can be sued for negligence.
Yeah, I'm more worried about Hannibal Lecter getting a hold of someone out in,
oh, that was so inappropriate.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just, it's what?
That was so inappropriate.
Well, inappropriate to whom?
He wasn't convicted yet. He was under charges.
Oh, come on, though.
That was inappropriate to the prosecutor.
No, that's just...
Oh, I know.
I'm quoting a prosecutor, so if you're inappropriate,
that prosecutor was inappropriate.
By the way, I think that people need to kind of calm down about inappropriate, and particularly when you're talking about the kind of folks like this who have, at the very least, broken out of jail. I think we could agree on that, could we not?
Right.
Lise Wheel, Yodit Tewolde, great to have you here.
Good to be with you.
Have fun out there.